Hello, this is Mitch King with Trade Stocks America with the Tuesday evening, February 23rd, 2010 daily stock report. We're looking at the Dow Jones 30. We're looking at the Dow 30. It was down 100 points or 1%. It could have been the consumer confidence numbers rattled the market today. The expectations were for a 55 reading and it came in at 46, substantially lower. So the market really doesn't have to have a reason to worry about something, but it usually does. It usually finds something to worry about. Here's the NASDAQ Composite, down 1.3%, a lot more volatile than the Dow usually. And here's the S&P 500, down 1.2% or 13.4 points. Let's start reviewing several stocks. Here's TM, Toyota Motor, down close to that $71 figure that we saw on first week of February right here. What we want to see is this stock to bounce off. What we want to see is this stock bounce off that $71 figure, which is pretty much from where we are now, and start moving up to a higher high. I think in time that we're going to see this. It's going to take a little bit longer time. The market is punishing Toyota because they're in the press so much. Now with the congressional hearings today and probably tomorrow, take a little longer to start rebounding with so much negative publicity. And usually what you see is you see more and more claims and more people piling on as group behavior just jumps all over Toyota. And it's always easy for someone to criticize the highest ranked car in the world and the most popular selling because it's just basically jumping on the bandwagon. We see this a lot with a lot of companies, even outside the financial stock markets. Here's AGU, Agrium. It's a short position, just looking for a little bit more selling. Could consider covering it here in the next day or two. This is an ag chemical stock. Let's take a look at a couple other stocks in the same sector. Some of you might have already opened MOS as a short, and this is just a quick little profit here. Next couple days, consider covering this. This is also in the same sector as AGU. This is MOS, Mosaic. Here's a stock that's in the same sector but not on the stock list, down 2.8%, which is Potash and Monsanto. Here's another one, IPI, down 2.7%, Intrepid Potash. Here's another short position that's been on the stock table the last few days, ATPG, oil and gas, starting to turn over here. Consider covering this around 16 or low 16s. It might break below that tomorrow. Just take a quick profit on these. Looking for a rebound in some of these health stocks. Here's WLP, a new intermediate long idea on the report tonight. You know, Obama's been hammering this for several weeks, and it looks like this is leveling out. We're looking for this to start curling up here, maybe as soon as this week. So consider buying a small long position in WLP, WellPoint. Here's a small bull short, which I call a baby bull short. It's stock symbol VHC, Vernetics. Started to correct today and turned down, rebounded toward the end of the day. Let's go through the intraday chart on this. Now, anytime you do these bull shorts, make sure that you study the Wizard Training course in the bull shorts chapter, over 4 hours of recorded DVD. Here's VHC, and it went up a little bit at the open. Now, I call this first section the last suckers who come in and buy this right in here, and they think that this stock's going to keep going up because it's been doing so well. You want to be shorting, opening your short positions in here. You don't chase it all the way down here because you're going to get a bad price. These stocks rebound. You want to wait for these to rebound, like I've talked about for so long now, a couple years on doing this report. You want to be shorting right in here on that rebound and just holding all the way down. If you take the percentage drop from 5.55 down to 5.1, that's a big percentage move. And when you take an overall look on this stock on a daily chart like here, we're looking for this stock to come down there well below 5, maybe 4.7, 4.8, and that'll be an excellent profit percentage. Be careful with these low price ones because they can rebound and get pretty hot again, although we don't have a hot speculative market for this yet. Now here's AEA, Advanced America. This is posted here sometime last week with this short approaching $6, coming down to 5.1 a couple days later, and now we're seeing this rebound. It should have a little more rebound, possibly up over 650 to 670. Let's look at opening a short position on this, but let's watch this for a while. If it spikes way up here, enter a very small short position. The best way to play these things is to let them peak and start going down first before you open them, especially for you guys who are new to this technique. Again, study this in the Wizard Training course. Very effective technique, but it's a high risk and a high reward. So don't get leveraged in any one of these bull shorts, because one of these days it'll take you apart, especially if you can't control your stop losses. Really start with this very small position, let them peak out first, and then turn over, and then you start entering your short position with them. The seminar is sold out. We have totally booked. You can email service@TradeStocksAmerica with the subject headline as waiting list, that you'd like to be on the waiting list. Of course, we won't charge anyone on the waiting list, but anyone who cancels will notify you immediately. We'll also announce the next scheduled seminar here in 3 or 4 weeks, which city that'll be in and what date. So you guys know the routine. You take care, put the odds in your favor, don't get leveraged. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.